Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks Weekly Roundup Podcast, episode 53. I'm your host, Tommy, joined by John.
How's it going?
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
It's 2023.
It is technically and really.
It is technically, really. We're
Yes,
recording it on Sunday.
that's right.
The topic today is these are a few of my favorite things in regards to 2022, where we talk about just a bunch of different things and what our favorite version of those things are. Or
Yeah,
were this past year.
it's a
Because
good topic.
yeah,
It's a lot of different stuff we've done in the past year, so
absolutely.
it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but before
Before
we
we
dive
jump
into
into
that,
that, yeah. Good.
how was your week?
It was good. It was good. We played some games. We'll talk about that in a second. I didn't crack anything. I got a little bit of mail stuff, but nothing crazy. Do we want to just jump into what we grabbed? Because I have some stuff I can talk about. I don't know if you had
Yeah,
any
yeah.
pulls. You had one good pull, right? At least
Yes.
at the armory.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
So I got my unset thing. What do they
Mhm.
call that? You know what I'm talking about? What is it called? Unset? Unsanctioned. That's it.
Unsanctioned.
The Rudy thing. So if you watch the last Rudy video where I actually pulled some heat, I turned in the card to him and he shipped me, I guess, 4 unsanctions in a box. So it's like a case of them, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird product, I have to say. Lands in it are really pretty,
Cool.
but I haven't opened them. I just looked at online what's in it, and they have pictures on the box too. But other than that, yeah, it's a weird thing to get for free.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shelf it and maybe sell it someday. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's kind of weird. Maybe we can give them away. I don't know. It's a
Yeah.
weird one. It's a
Yeah.
strange one.
That
It's
is.
only like $36 value or maybe 50.
Yeah.
Right now there's a discount probably for the holidays on like Amazon, but
Sure.
um even at 50, it's like,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like a huge win, but
Right.
it's not nothing.
Right. Right.
Uh,
But yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
pulled a
think.
Surgeon Aether Tide Marvel. I guess about
Surgeon
4.
Eater.
I just pulled, just grabbed 4 random packs when I was at the Armory this week and pulled a Marvel Surgeon Aether Tide.
Nice. That's the wand, right?
The staff.
Nice. Yeah, the staff, yeah. Cool.
Ended
Other
up
than that,
going
not much.
2-2.
Yeah.
2-2 in that Armory. I played Arachne. It was a lot of fun. I think
Who'd you play into?
played into a dash, won that, but that's like the easy matchup. And then played into Katsu, and I won that. Basically decked them out. And then what else did I play?
I don't remember.
Played
You did tell me.
Dromai. That's an instant loss. And a Briar. That was
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I got close to taking down the Briar.
But you didn't.
Yeah, and Dromai is just okay. For Dromai, it's just a scoop. You might as well not even play it.
Why is that?
It's just you can't deal with the dragons.
Yeah.
You
Because
just
you didn't
can't.
have a lot of multi swings. Yeah.
And then you'll just never finish your contracts.
Yeah.
It has to hit
Which
a hero.
is. Yeah.
If it was just on hit,
rough.
then let's go all day.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
a hero.
They did that on purpose.
Yeah.
So Arachne can't beat Dromai because she's the new empress.
Yep.
So before we jump into anything further, what do you think this upcoming meta looks like? Just because you've been playing a little bit at a shop, we've seen some stuff online about who's good into what. Seems like there's a good 5 viable heroes. I'm not sure if one's like, 0 tier or whatever they call it.
I mean, I think everyone's kind of viable except for Arachne and like Levia and Azalea.
I was gonna say, not everyone's viable.
No, like
Nah.
those
We
3.
have like 13 or 14 heroes right now. It's a lot of heroes.
Of them are viable, or they're.
Nah, I think there's like
legend
5
pieces.
that are high end, and then maybe there's a few that are
sure.
maybe. Like I don't think Reinar's at the top
Reiner's definitely a viable deck.
into this meta.
Yes, absolutely.
I
Yes.
find that hard to believe.
Yes.
Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I find that hard to believe.
Yes.
I know he's good against certain things. Like I feel like he plays as like your what do they call that the third tier or whatever, the one that plays the side of the meta. Like there's a top meta, there's an anti-top meta, and there's a third.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's his role in this.
Anyway, he's
You're,
good.
you're saying he's top tier.
I'm
I
not.
don't
No, I'm
know.
not saying he's top tier. I'm just saying he's in a good place and in the meta. Like there will be
Yeah.
Reinhardt players.
Well, so here's the question, because you have a Battle Harden coming up, right?
Yep.
That's you're
Yep.
going to
Battle in Jersey.
in
Not this
Jersey,
upcoming weekend, but the weekend after.
and then the Pro Quest begins after that, right?
The week after.
Yeah. So what are you taking to Pro Quest?
Dash.
Okay.
I love Arachne, but honestly, just playing 7 games, much rather play a fast deck than
Sure.
have breaks in between the games than just have 7 50-minute matches with
Okay.
Arachne. So more of
And
a
then what's
mental
your
thing.
as a dash? What's your nemesis? What's the thing that you just say, "Oh man," when you sit down across from it?
Um, that's the thing is not much.
Bravo.
Yeah, yeah.
and,
That's why I said not
and
much,
and
but
and Arachne question mark?
no, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like, right? That's
yeah.
a
You
that's a
don't want to, yeah,
viable player
but you're
into
not going to
you,
see
right?
many Arachnes. I don't think.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's actually not that bad of
Right.
one to have, an off meta hero as a counter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm curious. And we were talking about this. Like, I called Dash a while ago. I was like, Dash is the new baseline.
It's
Like,
just
this is
it's
where it
can
is.
outputs and with like just tech like Pulse Wave Harpoon. Like that's just a
Yep.
card.
Well,
That's
that
just a
that
solid
was I
card.
said that before we knew the
Yeah.
new cards, and then the new cards just ramped it up to
Yeah.
11 as it were. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I like Dash, but I honestly don't like this style of Dash. I like the build Dash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
board state building Dash.
Yeah.
So it's
You
cool
can
though. I'm
that
glad
you
she's
can
getting
totally
play.
play that way too.
Eh, it doesn't play as well. Like it's
No.
just not. It doesn't keep up. It's fine. Mechanoid Dash will be a thing eventually.
It
It's fine.
absolutely will.
I'm patient. I don't care when it is. I'll play it.
I did order my mechanoids. My mechanoids came, so I have those now.
Nice. You don't use that in your deck, do you?
No, no, no,
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, whoa.
no. But
I
I'm
think
trying to finish
Fi's
out.
a player, right, for this meta.
Yeah, sure.
Fi, Dromai, Dash. Who else?
Bravo.
Bravo's pretty strong, right?
Olim.
Yeah, Oldham is. Yeah, Oldham. Everyone knew Oldham was going
Yeah.
to be kind of top when the last rotation happened. Everyone's like, now it's Oldham's turn.
Yeah. I think
Is
Icelander's still viable.
I was gonna say, is Icelander
Yeah.
still good?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. I figured she was still in there. I just wasn't sure if she
Yeah.
was like if something had bumped her out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there'll always be Kano players.
Of course, yeah, yeah. There's always the high roll
Yeah.
stuff, which that's where I put Reinhardt too. It's like, yeah, it's possible, but the chances of him taking the top 8 is very slim.
That's fair.
It's pretty slim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I
But
mean, you could get one that gets there because we've seen it before.
yeah,
I mean, Reinhardt took what was that other one? Was it Battle Harden
I think so.
the other day? Yeah, or other month.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was Battle
so
Harden.
yeah, so it's doable. It's just you gotta look out on who you end up against and all this other stuff. So
Oh,
interesting
absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
And I think
yeah,
that's kind of the what's interesting about the meta is that there's so many heroes involved that it really
yes,
is like
it's a
who
good
do you
meta.
get matched up with is like a
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's better or worse though. So here's the thing.
because you
Remember
can kind of just get screwed by matchups by pairings.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what is better? Because I know everyone was complaining about this back when there was a favorite hero and then the counter to the favorite hero and then
I think
something that plays well into that.
yeah.
Like,
I think this is
is
a lot
that
better.
better than this? Like
Yeah.
where you can just get screwed by random matchup of the bot
Yeah,
or
I'd much rather that.
than have it stuck in a,
Because
a very
you have
poor meta.
in CC you have a side deck. You're that is you making a choice what heroes you're gonna sideboard for.
It makes it a lot harder though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It
I think
just
that's pretty cool.
yeah. I think it's another challenge. I think it's just like it's sometimes you just give up matches because not worth
That's
it.
life.
Because then you
That's
can
true. We had someone go at Worlds. Wasn't the guy who got second place? Didn't he like get screwed in the beginning? Like he had really bad early matchups, I think.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lost like his first two or something, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's out," and then he ended up coming back and
Yeah.
taking second, something like that. So it is possible that you can just have bad matchups and still, persevere.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's cool. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what evolves.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Outsiders though.
Oh, it's
That's
gonna be a
that's
blast. Arachne might be
that's what I'm
viable.
looking for. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm just hoping
All right.
Arachne becomes viable.
On to other stuff we played. We want to talk a little bit about it. We won't talk too much about it though, right?
Yeah, we
Just a
played
little bit.
Cryptic. That was
Preview.
fun.
That was fun. Very magic-esque, easier setup, less counters, dice, tokens, etc. to carry around with you, so it's quick, easy to play.
Yep.
A little bit lighter weight. Magic has all the text on all the cards that have all these strange interactions. This isn't at that level of
But it
complexity.
has some. It has some. It
It
just
has
doesn't have
some. It
any.
does have some. Yeah, it's not none, but it's not nearly as complex as Magic,
No, like because I was
which I
playing
actually
this
think
like
is good.
limbo like graveyard zombie deck that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one guy came out and gave everyone toxic, and I was like,
Yep.
"Yep, that's game."
Yep.
And it was.
What now? All my minions have death touch? Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that was nasty. That was not great, not great. It was fun. I definitely want to get more games in with that because I want to see the Ascendant, which are the Angel Demon deck,
Yep.
and then after that, I don't know. We'll either have to do draft or create some sealed stuff or whatever.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, but there'll be a couple more videos on that. We did record this, so you guys will get to see it in a couple weeks or so, whenever that hits the queue.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of it. It's a nice. It's kind of my. I think it's going to be my Magic replacement for play.
Interesting.
Where I would play Commander. I think this is the thing I'll choose instead.
Interesting. I
Yeah,
get it. I would get it.
because it's similar enough, but it's lighter and easier and less, you know, garbage when
It's
you
less of
buy
an
the deck.
ordeal. Yeah.
Yeah, like think about it. If we bring a commander, there's a lot more stuff I have to carry with me. Now, thankfully, they have little life counters and stuff in there, but you still end up needing dice. You need tokens. You know what I mean? Like it's not. This is easier to drag along. Like I can take this to a camp out and we can
Yeah.
play a few games in like 10 seconds, and it's no problem. You know what I mean? Like it's just super portable and easy to go. And so over the holiday, I got to hang out with my sister
Mhm.
and we played a bunch of different games, but Cryptic was the one that she stuck with the most
Interesting.
and she had her Magic stuff. So we went with Cryptic. We tried Flesh and Blood. She had to relearn it because even though we played a bunch of games last time, um, it's one of those things where there's just a lot of mechanics that were alien to Magic play. So it took her a
Right.
second to kind of remember how to play it. So this is way easier. She like jumped right into this, and then we were fighting.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to pick up if
Yeah.
you play Magic. Yeah.
If you play another game, it's really simple. So it's fun. I like it. What else?
We played Soul Forge,
Yes, we did. That was disgusting.
Shambling Shambler, took it home.
Totally took it home. I will never let that thing live again. I mean, it's not like you can stop it when it comes out 3 times and just gets nastier and nastier. But
Yeah.
and you were doing what you could to keep it around. That's for sure.
Yep. Yep. Buffing it. Buffing it.
Yeah, and it's like you're sacrificing your optimal play.
Yep.
That's the part that's annoying.
And
It's
so
like,
it's a win-win.
yeah, like even if I take out Shambler, it's cost me 3 different guys to do it, right?
Yep.
And then that means how much momentum did I lose?
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. You definitely got a fire half set. I think that half set I had was pretty good.
Yeah.
They just didn't work well together. You know what I mean?
And I
Like
had
I got to find
stupid amount of life gain.
their good kind of. Yeah, you did. Well, you had the Shambler, and then you had a couple other things that did it too.
Yeah.
What was it? The Mantis
The
did it
Mantis.
as well,
Yep.
and then something else did it. I can't remember, but yeah, you did. You ended up with like 60 some odd life at the
Yep.
end.
64.
It was nuts, and I hit you too. Like I
Yeah.
got you down for a little bit, and then you still got back up above 60.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. You had me under 40.
Yeah. So fun. It was a fun time though. I do enjoy that game. It's goofy. It's weird. I'm not sure that I can feel strongly about playing in any level of competitiveness. You know what I mean? Like it's just a sit down and have fun game.
Right.
Uh, but some people are real serious about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I
Then we
don't feel
played.
like I have to be.
No, I just enjoy playing it. And I
Yeah, it's fun.
now I
It's
have a
fun.
good deck, and so I'm excited. Then we also played Jumpstart 2022, which I was underwhelmed with.
Well, you were
Also,
underwhelmed because you got
I
your
got a
ass kicked.
rough deck. I had to double black deck that was just like, yeah,
It
throw
did not
everything in
work
your
together. It
graveyard,
did not work
and
together. Yeah,
then
it was
nothing
bad.
to capitalize on it being in my graveyard.
Yeah, no, it did not work well, unfortunately. Yeah, we got to play that a couple times. I had a blue
Blue black,
black
yeah,
that did scry stuff and then life stuff. So like gain life, lose life
yeah.
stuff, which was pretty nice. And both times it went off
So
correctly, like it set itself up correctly.
yeah,
So
and so
it was pretty good.
the 3 of the 4 packs we got were black.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the thing, though.
Yeah,
So, anyways, all of these are on video, and we'll be dropping on the channel over the next weeks on Fridays. Typically, sounds like is the
yeah.
plan going
Friday
forward.
will be gameplay night or
Yeah,
winner
gameplay or
goes. Yeah.
random thing. It might be an opening if it's a new set of something or a new game or something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, other games day. We'll call it other games day.
Fun
Cool.
Fridays.
Yeah, fun stuff Fridays.
Yeah, so I think that's all we played. We played and we also played What Do You Meme last night, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
like all those games.
yeah, it's like apples to apples, but with memes.
Yeah, apples to apples or what's
Cards
the
Against Humanity.
that's the one. That's the one everyone knows. Yeah. Yeah. Uh it's fine. It's funny. It's amusing. Some of the memes are funny.
Yep. Then I quickly wanted to go over, if you're not familiar, Murphy and I have a comic book channel called Tommy's Top Shelf Comics. You can go check it out. It's another channel on YouTube. And just wanted to shout out the 5 comics for the week. We do top 5 comic video every week, so you can see what's coming out, what we're excited about. And this week's top 5 was We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 15, which is the final issue of a sci-fi book, which is a new IP about this group of people that go and mine dead gods out in the galaxy, like just mine their essence or their like aura kind of stuff. It's
Okay.
confusing, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
But yeah, super excited to catch up on that. Action Comics 1050 launches a new era for Superman where he's getting his Clark Kent identity back. So for the last couple of years, because of a story Brian Michael Bendis did, Superman, everyone just knew Clark Kent was Superman. And then they're kind of reversing that again in this issue. So it's kind of a big deal.
Becoming a secret identity again.
Mm-hmm.
How is it? Are they just gonna like
You have
push
to
a
read the
button and
comic.
reset
You have
it?
to read the comic to find out, John.
All right, so there is a plot point to it.
Yes,
It's not
yes,
just like
yes.
they're rebooting.
Correct, correct.
Okay, okay, interesting.
They've done this like with Spider-Man recently too. But,
Yeah, well, that happened in the movies too,
mhm,
right? Where
mhm.
everyone forgot that
Yep.
he was revealed or whatever
Yeah.
with the multiverse, and it broke the universe. Not really.
Then The Nice House on the Lake 12, which is a horror book coming out of DC Black Label, written by James Tynion, who's in fact one of my favorite writers. And so this ends that 12-issue story of basically this guy invites his friends over to a lake house right before the world kind of explodes. Not explodes, but like uh, the world collapses, I guess, around them. So they
Did
just
you have another one of these? Because I've heard
this is
this.
yeah, this is the final issue. It's the story comes to an end.
Okay, okay, yeah. Because I was about to say I've heard this story
Yeah,
before. This like premise.
yeah. So that is now finished. Timeless number 1, which is a Kang story. Kind of, it's a one shot, just kind of going over what you can expect from the Marvel comic line in 2023. Kind of jumpstarts that Kang dominated year. And then there's the Book of Slaughter was our top pick, which is side one shot from Something is Killing the Children and House of Slaughter that goes over the Book of Slaughter and actually has a guidebook in it, which is super exciting. So it's like an oversized issue, and then just has all this like lore knowledge stuff about the houses, which are really interesting. They're these houses of people that are trained to fight and kill monsters that prey on children.
Interesting. Well, that's fun.
Hmm. But yeah, that's the top 5 comics of the week.
Cool.
So these are a few of my favorite things in 2022. You want to start with your favorite set, John? What was your favorite set in 2022?
God. All right. This is a tough one because there's a lot of different sets, a lot of games. Um, mm, uh, Everfest. I think it is still my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
interesting. Hot take.
Uh, yeah, I don't think many people would agree with that, but I really enjoyed that set, and I know everyone gave it a lot of crap because of the potions and stuff, but I still enjoyed it. Every time I opened it, I enjoyed opening it. Every time, I got
Yeah,
something, it felt good. Like it still feels like the set I had the most fun opening.
that's fair.
Yeah, I think it was. Because Tails, your pull rates were kind of crap, right? Everfest, they got it right, in my opinion, where there's a cold foil and everything. Yeah, sure, they're dirt cheap now, but it felt it felt good, to be able to get that special card. I don't know, and they did that too in Uprising. It's not like they didn't include it. It's just with the Marvels, it felt like you were missing stuff if you didn't get the Marvel. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed that set. That one was definitely my favorite. And it's funny too, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I love the carnival theme and that sort of thing." And I like that does not at all attract me. That's not the thing at all. I just really enjoyed opening that particular set. The way it opened was a lot of fun. And I opened a lot of it, and I still have a lot of it. And so it's totally under like I have too much of it. So
Mhm,
so it's like it's not like it's because it's going to be worth a lot or anything. It's just I enjoyed it the most.
that's fair.
So, what about you?
Dynasty. It gave us Arachne.
Just Dynasty. You liked it. Why? Just because
Because
Arachne?
Arachne. I just
Just Arachne things?
and I was
Hashtag
playing.
just
I was
Arachne
already
things.
playing Dash, and it made Dash better, and
It
it
did.
gave me Arachne. So like,
Yeah.
it's given me the most for the characters I play.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, do you hate Uprising? Do you feel like that is a terrible set?
No,
Okay. I was curious if you soured on it completely.
no, no, no. No, I think Dromi's great and really interesting. I think Fi's fun. Just Dash does it better. And Icelander's not my jam, but that's fine.
Yeah. I enjoyed Icelander for a minute there.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's bad. Like I think she's a good character and a good addition. Uh, to have her in CC is a good addition, but I mean, it's just not. Wizard things aren't my thing.
You're like, I don't like wizards. I just anti-wizard over here.
I'm not anti-wizard. I just don't want
Oh,
to be a
you are.
wizard.
You are. It's fine. You can be anti-wizard. It's okay. No one will judge you. We're all judging you. Um, cool.
Yeah,
Now, before we jump to the next one, any other games have a good set that you liked in particular? I mean, a year was a long time. There's a lot of things. I mean, I think we were even opening MetaZoo this year, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
we open some this year? I can't remember. If this
Oh,
year we
actually,
got.
maybe, I think it might have
It
been.
might have been the end of last year. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
it was the
But
end of
point
last
being, we touched a lot of different things. Was there like non-fab favorite set of the year for you?
year. Not really.
Yeah. I was having a hard time coming up with one too. Fab just sticks out in the head
Yeah,
way more than anything else.
yeah. I was thinking about it.
Magic sadly diluted everything. So even though I did enjoy some of the sets in the year, like Kamigawa, I got that freebie Kamigawa thing, which was sweet. It just it just diluted itself. There's so many sets, it's hard for any of them to be memorable. You know what I mean?
Monarch First Edition. I also really liked. I mean, who knew it was so easy to pull a cold foil fable? You just open the box.
Oh, when you opened it,
Yep.
just open it and you get a cold foil
Yeah.
fable. Yeah, shut At least you got that one on camera, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then the audio was corrupted.
Oh no, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So that video.
It's always
Yep,
that's so
yep.
funny.
I was
You've
so
never
angry.
caught it.
I
How
was
many have
so
you
angry.
opened and you've never gotten it on camera?
We got the blood of Jakai on camera.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you
And
open
we
all of
got
them. It's stupid.
the Everfest one on
I
camera.
hate I hate you, the Guardian
Yeah.
Jim. How do you always open the Fable? I've
I don't know.
never opened one.
I didn't open one in Dynasty.
I don't. I hate you. I can't believe you always get them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's in the
Um,
eye.
yeah, that was a while ago though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Kamigawa Brothers were definitely my favorite in Magic.
Yeah, I was thinking about Kamigawa.
Yeah, Kamigawa was cool. I like the anime art. I opened that collectors for the channel, and that was fun. Like, I actually enjoyed that. I don't know that I would do it again necessarily for any other set. Maybe Brothers War. Like, that's one I would probably enjoy opening, but I don't really feel a strong need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brilliant Stars was fun for Pokemon. And I
You
actually
enjoy
opened
opening
some
it?
of that, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Ever since they
All
added the
right.
trainer gallery, just packs have been more fun to open.
Interesting. Yeah, they do seem to be a hot ticket.
Yeah.
So, on to the next favorite card.
That's hard.
It is because think like there's a lot of context here,
I
right?
know.
It could be your favorite pool that you were like, God dang, I just opened this freaking card, and you're so excited about it. It could be like your favorite situation where you were playing a card and it just like wrecked your opponent.
Mhm.
It could be something that changed the meta, right? What do you think? You have one?
Probably, I don't know.
I
I just
have
think
one.
okay,
You're
you
gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it.
what is it?
Well, maybe you won't. Brainstorm, because it's
Oh,
gonna make
yeah.
Kano do brainstorm things. I can't wait for that deck to work. It's so funny. I cannot wait for it. It's terrible. Like, it's not fun to play
No,
in
it's not.
person.
No.
No, it would be very boring to play in person. So they will probably try to avoid it or do it just as he's about to LL, anyways. Um, just so they can push him over the top and
Yeah.
get rid of how he he warps the meta himself because he holds back a lot of design space around wizards that
Yeah,
Icelander does not.
right.
So, but Brainstorm, man, come on, Brainstorm. It's by the same artist. It's cool art. It does the same sort of cycle damage thing. Like,
Mhm.
I love it. It's totally doing the blue stuff I love in all Magic the Gathering, and they brought it to Fab, so that was very exciting.
Nice.
So, what was yours?
It may be Hanabi Blaster.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a Dash add-on. I was
It's
thinking
like
that
it's
or
like, "Oh,
Harpoon.
you like doing your" yeah, you like doing your dash thing? What about
Let's do it
if we
more.
rewarded you for doing your dash thing by letting you do 5 extra damage
Yeah,
every other
yeah,
turn?
yeah, yeah. It's a good one. It's definitely a good one. It's like we're doing Dash. You like Dash in your
Yeah,
Dash? We're gonna add some Dash in your Dash in your Dash.
yeah. It's pretty good.
Very cool.
Favorite play?
Um, I know what mine is. Have you thought of yours?
Probably our Warhammer 40K commander.
That
Yeah,
was really good. That was really
that
good.
was fun.
Mine's not going to be as cool because it's not on camera, but when that brainstorm deck came out, I forget what they call it, like the shop brainstorm. Was it shop owner Kano with all the items?
Oh,
And I figured out how to make it work. It doesn't work consistently, like just it doesn't, right? You can't get it to work, but when it does work, oh my god, it is so fun on Talishar.
right, right.
In person, I can't imagine doing it. I don't think I would actually be able to successfully play it. But I'm sure someone could, but it would be very boring for their opponent. But on Talishar, where everything kind of automates, oh man, it is fun when you go through your whole deck and literally just shred everything with draws, and then you end it with that Aether,
Yeah,
you know, multiplier. Oh,
yeah.
so good! It's so good when it works. It doesn't work very well, but it's so good when it works. It feels so good. So that was my favorite play of the whole year. I would say it's definitely the highest in my mind. Trying to think back to early in the year what I was playing that I liked then. If there's something back then that gave me the same kind of thrill. What were you playing in the beginning of the year? Everfest came out in February, which changed some of the meta.
But yeah, Starvo. I was playing Starvo.
Oh God, you call that a favorite play? I hate
No,
you.
I'm not saying it's my favorite play. No, my favorite play is the commander, Warhammer.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know. I'm just joking.
I'm not
Trying to
proud of my
think.
Starvo days.
Yeah, no, you're like I did
It's
it,
yeah, I
but
did it.
it wasn't the best
It
days of
wasn't
my
fun.
life. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, I'm gonna stick with the brainstorm. I like it. It's the best. Um,
Do you have a favorite?
oh,
What?
I have another one that was a fun card that I just thought of. When I
Okay.
pulled the Luvian Constellus at the pre-release event, I don't know
Oh,
if that's
right.
what
Yeah, yeah.
they say. That was pretty sweet. That
Yeah.
was definitely a hype moment, and I don't get many of those where I get to pull nice cards, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That was pretty sweet, and that was a fun, like I was pretty hyped at that point, right? The pre-release was a pretty fun set of events. I did 2 of them. It was good.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, anyways, looking forward to that for, Outcast.
Yeah.
Back to draft, come on,
Yeah,
let's
and
do
there's
it.
gonna be more. There's gonna be more in the city. So I
Yep, I'm excited, I'm excited.
think we have one Friday and one Saturday. But yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Cool, cool.
Do you have a favorite art?
Uh, art, art. That's hard. That is really hard. Oh, man, I'm just gonna have to use a list here because I can't narrow it down. So in Brothers War, the artifact serialized cards are so just old school nostalgia because a lot of them
Have you
are
picked any
are
up?
I have not yet. I'm waiting to settle it out because you're right. It's still available, right? Like it's not like it's disappearing. And the price went back down again a
Yep.
little bit. Now, granted,
Yep.
is there going to be a dump? Question mark. But point being, there's no need to rush.
Right.
There's just no need to rush, right? And I'm not really that pressed about it, but some of them like the worm coil, like they're just classics, and then they redid it with the cool art and serialized. Like you can't to me that just strikes a cool like vibe. And I knew I'd love Brothers War just because it ties it back to, my childhood.
Right.
Um so it's pretty sweet. That whole thing was pretty sweet, but there's a few of them. I think there's I'm trying to remember which ones. The coil was the biggest one because when I saw that, I was like, "Oh man, I forgot!" Like the coil. That's one of those Mishra devices that like shreds the planet, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, and it's in the schematic format, so that was a big one for me. I like that. On Flesh and Blood, it's funny. I think it's the Angel. That's the when I just like gut checked. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, the Angel's really good in full art. Um, so I think that's my favorite, which is ridiculous because I may never own it because it's so expensive.
Right.
But I think that's probably my favorite art. But there were so many, like the Arachne cards. How many of those were we like, oh my god, look at this? Um, and the Cryptic cards, I actually really like the art in that. There's a lot of good art in Cryptic. Um, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. And then of course the dragon I overpaid for. Like, how can you forget the dragon?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
the epic buy on the dragon. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a tough one. What about you?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna go with rock. It's just.
Are you serious? Rock?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Either that or the other one I was thinking about is the shitty Christmas present.
Really? You like that?
Yeah,
I can
I
see that.
I
That's
find I
that's
think it's
funny.
fun. I think it's just
Yeah, it's
fun
fun. It is
art,
fun.
and it's so we were when they were first handed out at Red Caps. Our Kano player goes, "Great, more Kano hate," because it puts
Perfect.
a yellow ball
Yeah, it
on
puts
top
it
of
on
the
the
deck.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I just found it funny.
I know you love that extended art Iron Song Pride with
No,
the
no,
you love
it freaks me out.
Barbie
It freaks me out.
Dory.
Barbie Dory is not okay.
Or Thea, I guess is actually
Yeah,
her nickname.
yeah,
Everyone still calls her Dory, but Thea's her
yeah.
official story nickname.
Dory.
Uh,
But yeah, I know. No,
none of
there's.
the
I mean,
none
there's
of
a
the
lot of good art.
Arachne, Regicide, none
Uh,
of that stuff. Regicide was hype when it came out because that was the
yeah,
one that was like
it's
early
fine.
release.
Yeah, Leave No Witnesses. I like a lot. I have the playmat of that.
Eradicate, that's
Eradicate's
freaking
good.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and Surgical Extraction. All three of them.
Yeah, they're all really cool.
Yeah, I want that Surgical Extraction playmat so bad.
And they have that alt art of the Regicide that was a promo only.
Yep, the lights out.
That thing's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. I have the one with the. I have the extended art one, but not the like.
Reverse color or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all lit up with the bright light opposed to lights out where there's no light.
Yeah. They did some good art this year. They
Absolutely.
really did, yeah. Oh god, I can't forget like Crouching Tiger, that
Yep,
that
that's a good one.
woodcut style.
Yep.
God, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot. There's a lot of good ones this year.
Dynasty's a set. Dynasty's a hell of a set.
Yeah, it really was. They really took it to a new level, which is good. Cool. What else?
Um,
Favorite deal or purchase?
that that's
Or
hard.
yeah, was there a particular card that you wanted on your shelf that you bought that you're very fond of?
Um,
Or something that went up a lot? I can think of one for you.
I got a Fusion Strike
I
case,
was gonna say your Fusion Strike case is like a really good
550.
buy. Like that was a good deal.
Yeah, I think it was like 515 shipping included.
Yep, it
Yeah,
was good.
but that was back in January, so that was almost a year ago.
Yep. Yeah, my favorite deal was the Lost Origin deal that I screwed up.
I learned a lesson.
I learned a lesson about Pokemon products, so I was so excited. I even posted a video about how excited I was about this because I started doing the Pokemon data,
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, I found like a really hot buy because the cases were so low compared to the box prices." And they were like it really was a good buy opportunity. And so I went and I bought a case. I was like, this is my first big jump into Pokemon. I'm gonna buy a case. I bought a case. I went online, I searched it out, I did a Google, I clicked on the first link that looked like it had the lowest price, clicked buy, got it. And it wasn't until like a week or two ago when I was looking at stuff when I got a different case and realized it's a different shape. That's when I got suspicious. So I go and I look at it and it's a case of the booster bundles, not a case of the booster box. I put in booster box
yeah,
case,
yep. You can put
Google,
that in.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get the
you can.
bundles when
Yep,
you do
yep,
that.
yep.
And so I don't have the
There's
cheapest Lost
also
Origin that I could have right now at massive gains because it's gone up a lot since then. This was like October, I think.
yeah.
Um, yeah, missed. Total missed. It sucks. It's one I saw, I even tried, and I failed because I didn't know there was such a thing as a booster bundle.
Yeah, there's also you can get a case of sleeved boosters.
Yeah, but that's not gonna come up when you put in booster
Yeah,
box case,
yeah.
That's
It
the problem.
says
They use the
on
same words,
eBay.
they just add an extra
Yeah,
word, and so
yeah,
it
yeah.
qualifies as that
Yep,
search.
yep,
God, what a
yep.
screw up. So annoying. So annoying. So anyways, I have a case of booster bundles if anyone wants them. It's for Lost Origins. I'm selling it. Oh man.
Yeah, we can offer them up to our patrons.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll even open it on the channel for you if you really want me to. Oh god. Anyway, so that was my best favorite deal of the year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was terrible. Mistakes were made, much was learned. Oh man. Oh well. Cool. Any other things of the year that you would wanna talk about? I can keep going with other ideas. These are just the first 5 that came to mind.
Yeah. I don't know. Can't really think of anything else at the moment.
What was your favorite first game? Like, first time playing? So it can't be
Oh,
Flesh and
okay.
Blood because we were playing that
Yeah,
last year.
yeah. Yeah, that's hard because I
That
really
is
do
hard.
like Soul Forge and I do like Cryptic. Um, yeah, that's hard.
It's
One of
fair.
those two. One of those two.
I'll be honest, the first one that I played that is probably my favorite. I don't even know if it's this year, so I may be wrong. This may have been last year. Was Grand Archive because I was so against it and it was
Oh,
so
that's
fun
true. Yeah,
anyways.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was
That'll probably
like,
be.
"Oh, yeah." I was like, "That was a surprise, like, success for me," I was like, "Oh, actually, this is a fun game."
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I know. I'm
I was
super
like,
excited to dive
I
into
didn't
that.
want that." Yeah, yeah, and that's coming too. Next was it
Hmm.
next month, month
Hmm.
after?
Yeah,
So, that'll be
end of
fun.
January, I think.
Is it? That's
Yeah.
soon? Good. Cool. Um, let's see. What else? What other things have we done?
Favorite video. What was the favorite video you did this
Ooh, I don't know. Probably that Icelander one that just wouldn't go away.
year?
Where I get my ass handed to me. And for the longest time, it was one of our top views every week. It finally stopped in like November or something, but for the longest time, it was every week. It was one of our most viewed videos
Yeah.
um, for months and months and months.
Yeah.
So, what about you? What was your favorite?
Um, might be might be the trailer I did for the tabletop channel,
Oh yeah,
just because I had fun with that.
yeah,
Not that I don't have fun with the other videos, of course I have fun, but just it was something different. I actually edited
yeah. It was like an actual like
it.
created video, not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a recorded video. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. What was your favorite comic of the year?
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man,
exactly. That's a hard one. Top one. Only one choice.
Radiant Black probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Power Rangers for millennials now.
gotcha.
Um, but I don't know, just hits different. It's fun.
And what was your favorite model that you painted this year? Might as well
Ooh,
talk about both the channels if we're gonna do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Probably one of the Marvel Crisis Protocol ones.
Which one?
Probably Wolverine, because I got the
Yeah.
yellow to work. Because yellow's like notoriously impossible to get looking good, and I wanted to
Mhm.
do them in like the blue and yellow. I did all the
Yeah.
X Men in that classic blue yellow,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, got it to work. It felt
Yeah,
good.
that's gotta be fun for you.
Yeah,
I can
absolutely.
see that because you're like it's the comic in your head doing art replicate like, I get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah,
see I can see why you enjoy that so much. I didn't understand it until just this moment where I was like, "Oh, yeah, that
yeah,
makes sense." Like,
yeah.
that's, like, all the things together at one thing.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, yeah. Shoulda clicked sooner, but hey,
Yeah,
no one said
we
I was
got
smart.
there. We got there.
Um, hmm.
Favorite non-card game you played?
Oh, jeez. Probably X-Wing, actually. That was a surprise this year. Because I was at a buddy's house. Was this for my birthday or something? I don't remember. No, that I think I was that the first time? I think I played it before that. No, I think I played it before that because I went up to his place. Um, yeah, that might be where I first played it, and it was fun. I didn't like. I'm not a miniatures gamer anymore. I was when I was younger, and I'm
Mhm.
not. I have nothing against it other than how much space it takes up. That's really the reason I'm not getting into it. And I was just like, okay, well, we're here. Like, let's play because he had all the stuff. And he showed me how it worked. And you feel like you're doing formations and dogfights and zipping around asteroids to swing around and hit them from the rear and, maneuvering. And it feels like a dogfight. They capture the feel of it with the mechanics of the game. It is really fun. It was so fun that we went out and I bought some shortly thereafter. And then again, the next time we hung out and we played a different set. So yeah, it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. I intend to play more of it this upcoming year. If I can get a chance with Tommy or other people, or there's a local shop that I think runs events, so I might play there. But yeah, that was a fun non-card game that surprised me. I didn't expect it to be as I didn't expect to get into it, and so
Yeah,
despite
makes sense.
lack of wanting models, I did end up buying a bunch of models. They're sitting
Nice,
on my shelf.
nice.
Thankfully, they fit in like these nice boxes that just kind of bookshelf nicely,
Right.
as opposed to like when you have your army, you have to put it in the foam case or whatever. There's like a million
Yeah,
different things.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I'm more leaning towards these skirmish games because
yeah,
you can fit your 5 to 10 minis in your
yeah.
backpack.
That's way reasonable.
Yeah.
Like I totally get that. Yeah. Yeah, that could just be front of the cards display, right? It's only 5 guys, right? Right in front of all
Right.
the cards, just
Right.
standing there. I actually think I have yeah, I do. I have a Gene Stealer in front of my Magic stuff right now from, what was that board game? Space Hulk, the one that came out. Oh, you maybe never even played it. Came out maybe 10 years ago now. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
a
I'm familiar.
remake of a much older one,
Yeah.
and that was a lot of fun. I always had a lot of. I was obsessed as a kid with the Gene Stealers and Gene Stealer Cult and
Uh huh.
the Tyranids and all that stuff. So for me, that was like a good throwback.
Nice.
Uh, So I've kept that model, and I have the board game too, but the model fell out at some point, and I just never put it back. It just stayed on my shelf. I was just like, I like seeing this, so I don't feel a need to put it back, you know?
Exactly.
So, what about you, non-card game?
Um, hmm. I don't know. It's probably just the hobby side, just painting. But
That's not a game.
yeah,
It's not a
I
game,
know, I
Tommy. What
know,
other
I
game? You
know.
actually, how many? You haven't played that much. You played Dice Throne.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
You played The
yeah,
Thing, right? You played
yeah.
that this year. I'm trying to think what else you played. Not too many things, though.
No, more
Board
like
game
party
side.
kind of games, like what do you mean kind of stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, they no, Curse City, Curse City.
that was fun.
Yeah,
That
that was a
was
lot of
good.
fun.
We were supposed to go back and keep going.
We can.
I mean, yeah, we should set up a regular date for that, you
Yeah,
know, because
yeah,
it's a legacy thing. Like you
yeah.
have to get it consistent or you won't do it. It could
Yeah,
just be once a
that'd be
month.
fun.
Second Tuesday of every month, we all grab or get together or whatever.
That'd be fun.
Something like that. Anyways, yeah, that was a good one.
Hmm.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Tommy is also a little hungover. If you couldn't
Never,
tell. If you
never
couldn't
on New
tell.
Year's Day
New Year's Day, yeah, right.
after spending all night making green tea shots.
Oh my god, you guys did a lot of green tea shots. I am so glad I avoided that. I
It was
did take a
glorious.
sip of one though, and they
Yeah,
do taste like green tea. It's the weirdest thing.
exactly. It's incredible. It's science.
It is science, some mixology science
Hmm.
there. So what
Oh
was
yeah.
it? It's lemon
Jameson
drop
peach,
something?
no, Jameson peach schnapps, um, sour mix, and a
Sour.
splash of Sprite.
Yeah, and somehow it tastes like green tea.
Yeah,
Like think about those flavors in your mind and then try to taste green tea from that. It doesn't make sense, but when you drink it, it really does
yeah,
taste like
and
green
it
tea
has this nice like frothy foam because you shake it on ice.
with the soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Hmm.
I did not have many, thankfully. I would be feeling worse than Tommy.
I have way too
We
many.
have proven this scientifically in the past. That I cannot handle green tea shots as well as Tommy.
Everyone
Science
handles them
is
in their own
clear.
way.
Yeah, mine is very poorly. I don't like sweet alcohol. So
Well,
cool.
happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
happy
you for
New Year.
listening.
Anything you want to talk about for the upcoming week?
Um, videos.
Yeah, what we got?
We got our marketing videos.
Yep.
Marketing
Market
videos.
updates. I promise I will do the Pokemon this week. Sorry, I missed the last
Hey.
one. I was in another state. I totally forgot, honestly, that I was going to miss it. So it
Two
is
this
what it
week.
is. Yeah. Nah, there'll only be one. It doesn't make sense to do two
Yeah,
because the
that's true.
data, it's on a weekly basis. So
That
I'll
makes
just
sense.
catch it up. Yeah.
What was I gonna check?
You have any comic videos coming out?
Yep, we'll have the top 5 that'll come out Tuesday. And Murphy and I
We,
had a couple. We were talking about doing a couple others. We'll see if we can get those out. We want to do like a pull list ranking, tier list kind of video.
cool.
And then we'll have.
We
We should have Fusion Strike or Soul Forge.
Soul Forge, yeah. Yep. That's
Coming
what I
out
was going to say.
Friday. Yeah,
And
we have 2
gameplay
Soul Forge and
on
gameplay.
Saturday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be fun. Or no? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
this upcoming week.
That's it. Yeah, that's this week. Yeah.
And then we'll
That's
move into
it.
Cryptic and start showing you some Cryptic videos, which is super cool.
Nope.
No?
Nope, because you forgot what we were going to do.
All right, one more week of Soul Forge.
Soul Forge, yeah. And then we'll move into Cryptic.
Eventually, you will see some of our Cryptic stuff. It's been
Yeah,
fun.
you'll see all this. We're going to be pushing, like I said, I hope we can get months ahead. So if it ever sounds like it's out of order, we're talking about things referencing maybe
The
podcast or
podcast is the
something that's
real
at a
time.
different time.
The
Yeah.
podcast is real time.
Yeah, the gameplay we'll play as many as we can, record as many as we can, and get them queued up, and then they'll just come out every Friday or so, which will be nice.
Uh-huh.
Be good to have regular content that's a different thing, you know?
Yeah. Is it hard to watch and a little hard to see? Yes. Is it fun making?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, we get to see the idea of the game. It's not about details.
No.
No, you're right. You're not seeing all the here's the intricate pieces of the card and how it works.
No,
It's none of that.
Yeah, we're just talking about our experience playing it.
It's fun.
Hmm.
Gives us an excuse to play games. It's very important. We have to get together and game, Tommy. It's important.
It is important.
It's for the channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for us. It's for the channel.
Absolutely.
Cool. All
Well,
right.
until our next video, we'll catch you guys later.
Have a good one.